You a star. Don't touch your baby when I'm walking the streets. I know you're feeling the heat. Believe they don't stop me now. They talking crazy, control all delete. Give them something to see. Believe they don't stop me now.
So today I'm here in Covington. We have a photo shoot, and what I want to talk about today is being a creative and how when you're a creative, your job really is never done.
Don't touch your baby when I'm walking the streets. I know you're feeling the heat. Believe they don't stop me now. They talking crazy, control all delete. Give them something to see. Believe they don't stop me now.
Well, I just made a big rookie mistake. I parked my car and I forgot to pay my toll. Let's hope I didn't get a ticket.
Give them something to see. Believe they don't stop me now. They don't stop me now. They don't stop me now.
Look how big it is. How's it go?
Oh, wow! Wow!
Hey, so me and Red are here at the Cincinnati Museum Terminal Center.
No.
I can't even say it.
You know you have it all. It's just a state of mind. No matter what they say, you know you're always right. You got a heart of gold. The moon is on your side. No matter where you go, you're always in the light. Always in the light.
So we're still in the museum. It kind of looks like we're in a cool little city. Red's having a blast and it's a lot of fun. But like I said, when you're creating, you just keep creating, and that's what I'm doing today.
Don't you know you're not alone? Won't you come into my life, into my life? Don't you know you're not alone? Won't you come into my life, into my life, into my life? Oh, into my life. You know you have it all, it's just a way of life. No matter what they say, you know at least you tried. You are my universe, you are my space and time, whatever.
And so I'll kind of go a little more in depth later on in the video, but I want to talk about how creatives are always working and how their brains never really stop. See, a lot of people stop the second they leave work. With the creative, you have to be inspired, and that doesn't come at any moment. It comes in some of the randomest spots, like in the shower, on the drive home, or even late at night. So let's talk about that. But first, I'm going to see a movie with my dad, so let's go do that. Took you 20 minutes to get here. No. So after a really long day, I'm back here, and I really want to talk about this. This is something I have been very passionate about for years, and it's the idea that a creative job is never over. When you're a creative, you do a lot of stuff. You are creative in just either taking photos, graphic design, whatever you do, you're creative in that. But you're also kind of just a smart thinker. You think about how to get around ways and figure stuff out. And so that's what I want to sort of talk about, is the fact that even though you work an 8 to 5 or 9 to 5 or whatever, after that, you're still working. Let me explain. For creatives, inspiration doesn't happen when you sit down at your desk. Usually it happens when you're in your drive home, when you're in the shower, when you're doing something completely not related to that thing. You get this thought and you're like, oh, inspiration. You start to create something using that inspiration. And so that's why creatives work after work. You just have to give yourself some time to think about it and to process it. And a lot of times if you do something completely different, it comes to you for some random reason. Don't get me started. And the hard part about this is, people think it takes no time. They think they can say, oh, give me a photo of a guy on a wall, and you come up with the best photo ever, you have it shot, edited, all together, done. This whole process doesn't take 10 minutes. Usually the process is actually plan it. That's what takes probably 80% of the time. You plan it, and then 5% of the time is shooting it, and then the next 15% is all editing and getting it looking right. So when you look at creative processes or creative jobs, the part that takes the most time is figuring out what you're going to create. And so my final point is, if you are a creator and you find yourself struggling with the coming up with it part, remember, it takes time. It probably won't come to you that second you sit down and try to figure it out, but don't give up hope. Keep trying and keep working towards getting it. I know for me, some of my best ideas have been in the middle of the night when I wake up. I'm like, oh, I gotta write it down, and that's when I come up with the best ideas. And so just make sure you have a notebook or something nearby to record it. But other than that, I sort of wanted to go over that. I probably will make a more cool video about this, about the idea that creatives never quit working, because we don't. I can't tell you how many times I've stayed up till 2 or 3 to get a project done that was due. Crazy. People think creative work just happens like that, and it takes a lot more time than they realize. But thank you guys for watching today, and I'll see you tomorrow.